It's just different.
All right, guys, we're back to B.A.R Fitness TV. And this podcast is podcast and YouTube channel is a channel I created to document my fitness journey. On that fitness journey, it involves a program called E2M that actually next month will make 1 year of me being part of E2M, and super excited about that. Also, this is what I call Blitz Week, and this episode is going to drop on a Thursday. And so this is actually sign up day. So if you haven't signed up for E2M, hopefully you'll sign up today. Even after you hear from this young man that I have on today's show, will make you want to sign up even more. And no, I'm not going to waste any more time to introduce my guest today, my brother, Chris. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Yourself?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. Thank you for taking time to come on the show, bro. And I really wanted to get you on when I saw your amazing results, and we're going to talk about all that, man. So before we get into that, I always like to give you an opportunity to kind of tell the backstory, man, the Chris before E2M, man. Give me your fitness journey kind of background before you found E2M.
No problem. Like I said, growing up, I've always been in sports. I've been an athlete my whole life. Baseball, football, volleyball, track and field, you name it. It was just sport I was playing. I was in the gym. I went to high school in Chicago, St. Lawrence High School, played football there. After that, I went to college, played Division III at Carthage College for a couple of years, had a few injuries, got out. After that, I got into law enforcement for a while until 2019 when my parents got sick. Probably after 2000, for my fitness journey for me, I had got in probably one of the better shapes of my life around 2017, 2018. At that point in time, I was as fit as I could be. I used to hate running, but I've made it my journey to try to start to love what I hate.
Right.
I got in pretty good shape. Got down to probably around like 265, 270 at that point in time. Then my dad got diagnosed with cancer. My mom got diagnosed with cancer. Around the same time, he had leukemia. My mom had stage 4 breast cancer. So I got out of law enforcement to take care of them. At that point in time, I put my fitness to the side. Next thing you know, 2019, my mom passed in August.
Sorry to hear that.
After that, no problem. I appreciate that. My wife was pregnant with our twin boys. So after that, so I had a little joy coming around that time, something to keep me hopeful at that point in time. And then all of a sudden, my boys were born January of 2020. Then obviously the pandemic hit. So I was in the house still dealing with the loss, not being my true self in me. Messed around, got my weight up to 443 pounds at that point in time. And to me, I was like, I got to snap out of this. I got 2 young boys here up to death, and I don't want to be a sideline parent. I said, it's time to get back on that grind. It's time to fill my cup, make myself worthy again. So at that point in time, I've seen E2M for a while. I had some friends. I started seeing their results. I said, wow, what's E2M? At that point, I didn't dig into it. I said, maybe I should do it. I had a couple of gym memberships. Next round came, maybe I should do it. Talked to my wife about it. We were both skeptical for a while. I said, you know what? I'm doing E2M. And then I reached out to a friend of mine who was doing E2M. Asked her about it. She said, I know with your mentality, you would kill and crush this. So came home that night, said, honey, E2M, here we come. We signed up, and that's where it started. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time, the one day at a time. And next thing you know, here I am.
Wow, bro. So it's amazing, man. I love to hear everybody's journey because, we all got different backgrounds. We don't know where people are in their mindset. And it's funny because you always can tell, like I always can tell, like your friend knew you would kill it. Like if I knew you personally, I would have told you the same thing. Like I know you got the mentality. I know you got the work ethic. If you get this and this structure, like the rest is history. So, but that didn't happen overnight. I love for people to talk about that week 1 shock effect detox. Talk about how you felt and what that was like.
Well, first of all, it was a mindset thing because coming into it, I was almost to the point where it's like, I looked at the meal plan. I said, 6 ounces, a cup of vegetables. I'm a big boy. How's that going to fill me up? But I said, you know what, let's do it.
Right.
I said, I've tried other things before. I'm coming in with open arm, open mindset. Let's do it. I'm going to try week 1. Let's take it day at a time. Day 1. Here we go. All right. I survived. All right. Let's do it again. Day 2. All right. We always do the middle of the week. Here we go. And next thing you know, obviously, one of the things is, put the scale away. And funny thing before, I was never a scale type person.
Really?
Next thing you know, I wasn't. I didn't like the scale. The scale was never my friend. But next thing you know, after week 1, 5 days in this, I got on the scale. I said, wow, I'm down 15 pounds. I said, whoa. I said, okay, there's something to this. I could do this. And I started from there each day. Started all over. And a lot of things, it's like when I first started E2M, I said, I might lose like 30, 40 pounds in this round. Probably taking rounds to get to where I want to be. But I started showing up every single day. Every single day was a new day. I had to show up. And the biggest thing for me that motivated me to continue so hard was after a week and a half, I had a snoring problem. A week and a half of just eating right and doing the workouts at that point in time, I stopped snoring. I used to be the type of person that would sleep on like 3 or 4 pillows. I'm down to 1 pillow. I said, wow, there's more benefits to this. So the biggest thing for anybody that's thinking about doing this, to have an open mindset for what your goal is going to be. You might come in thinking that you're going to do one thing, but be open to every possibility there is, because your life is going to change. Your health is going to change.
I'm gonna pause you because I want you to get to that right there. I want you to get that. We're gonna save that speech for the end. I'm gonna pause you, but I want to.
Got you, my man.
Yeah, I got you. So I want to talk about, you talked about, that first 15 and how that felt, because you just celebrated something major. And the reason why, there's 100,000 people in the group, and the reason why I found you is because you inspired a really close friend of mine. When he saw your picture, he sent it to me, and I was like, who's this guy? So talk about what you just celebrated that was super major and super life-changing, man. Something you just posted about. Talk about that, man, right here.
All right. So the biggest milestone I just hit was I just lost 100 pounds since January of this year. So we're looking at roughly 4 months. So that's a huge, huge milestone. You talk about it, but you never think that you would accomplish it that soon. I knew it was going to be a while. It's going to take time, but you put the work in and it pays off.
Amazing. 100 pounds in 4 months. Amazing job. And what I love is what you said is you woke up every day and was like, okay, we're going to conquer today. That day finished, we're going to hit the next day. You weren't thinking about 8 weeks out. You weren't thinking about 4 weeks out. You were thinking about that day, man. And I think a lot of people miss that. They try, like the old saying, they try to eat an elephant in one bite. You had the mindset of chopping it up, man. All right, man. So talk about just your experience in the group, man, because E2M is different. It's not like any other program. Talk about just you had a friend in, obviously, and the camaraderie, and I'm excited to meet you. Talk about that aspect of it and how that also helped you in your journey.
All right. For me, it was a culture change. It's something that I hadn't experienced in a long time. You've been a former athlete yourself. You know what it's like when you're inside the locker room all season. You're training, everybody training towards that one goal, that one mindset. So, and that's the culture of E2M. Everybody's had that same mindset. It's the place you can get away from, because outside of E2M, life happens, things happens. You have people who they say you're your friends, they're in your corner, but when you start doing something, they try to pull you down. But in E2M, it's a place where you can escape. Where if you're looking for somebody that got the same mindset and mentality that can encourage you to get to where you want to go, that's where you want to be. It's a nice to get away from negativity. It's positive. I mean, that's saying that you are who you hang out with. So if you're trying to get to that point, that's the place to be. Somebody that's going to lift you up. Yeah, and that's where it's at.
Yeah, no, I love that analogy of the locker room. That's spot on, man, because like you said, we all got the same goal that we're working towards, man. And it's the same way, like you said, in the locker room and training, and you're all working towards the same goal. As a great analogy. I appreciate that, man. So now you were getting into, as we get ready to wrap this up, man, this is recruit week. I call it Blitz week. Talk for those that are listening, that are on the sideline. What would be your message to them? You were kind of getting into it. I was like, let me hold on.
Problem.
So yeah,
no problem.
Now you can bring that spiel back up, man, to somebody that's listening.
All right. So I'll tell you this. The biggest thing I can do is have an open mind. All right. It's per perfection. When I first started my first round, it came down to doing a circuit. I was doing push-up on my knees and couldn't get finished. And that was the thing where you can get discouraged or something like that. But the glass is always half full. So instead of getting discouraged, show up the next day. Look at that circuit. When is that coming back up again? All right, this time I can only do 5 push-ups. All right, and next time we do push-ups, I'm going to do 6. I'm going to do 7. Each time you get better. So this is the place, open mind. My motto for this was the comeback is better than the setback. We all had setbacks in our life. Something that got us to where we are. But that's what makes you unique, and that's what makes you who you are. And that doesn't define you. So remember, the comeback is better than the setback. So what you put into this program, you're going to get out of it. If you say, I don't have nobody that's going to, well, guess what? You got 100,000 people that's going to be there for you, that's going to support you. And it's not just the workout. You never know what you're going through in life. You're going to find friends and bonding that you never thought you would expect. I had that path laid out for me in my first group. And so this time I did a team myself as a captain, and the same path that was laid for me, I laid for them, and hopefully that they can continue that. And also another thing that I told my group too, that's important for me is like I said, come with open mind. Don't be like a horse in the Kentucky Derby. So often we come in and say, I want to do this. I want to lose 60 pounds, or I want to lose 50 pounds, or I want to work on my abs, or I want to fix my diet. But we have no blinders on, and that's all we see. Every single day, things are changing, things that you didn't even expect to come in here with. So whether it's your health, whether it's your blood pressure, whether it's your breathing, whether it's all of a sudden you can run a mile, now you're running a mile, and I got to run a half mile. So many things are happening to your body. The program is life-changing, but the bottom line is this: what you put into it, you will get out. So if you're looking for the support, if you said to yourself before, if only I had somebody to give me the workouts, I don't know what to do at the gym workouts, you're going to have that information. If only I knew what the right foods were to eat and how to do that, you're going to get all that. So all the tools you say you wish you had are going to be in front of you. But you have to prepare your own fields. And what I mean by that is you can't just come in here and join and say, what's going to happen? No, you got to come here and you got to work. You got to put the work in. You got to till the land, which is your body, prepare for the growth, because you will grow and you will develop. And whether it's personally, mentally, and you're going to set the example. For me, find something that's going to motivate you. I'm sorry, no, I'm going long right now. But for me,
you're good. Preach, brother. Keep going.
I got 2 boys, and I want to be active in their life. And if they see me trying right now, what do you think that's going to do to them?
Exactly.
If I quit or give up when things get tough, I'm going to allow for them to quit and give up when things get tough. And I don't want to set that example for them. So I'm doing it for them, my wife, my family, my friends, whoever I come to in E2M. And hopefully you guys join. Like I said, he said, my name is Chris Summerville. Reach out to me. If you want to partner up, whatever it is, I'm there. I'm down. If you're struggling, if you want to hit a workout, I don't care what time it is, let me know. I can get on Zoom or do whatever, but I got your back. I know Dwayne got your back. The people in there, it's a culture like no other. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it.
Great, bro. Great. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. That was awesome. You made me want to join all over again, man. Good stuff, man. Well, listen, again, thank you for coming on my show, man. This is really cool. This is great to virtually meet you. Hope to meet you in person. And that's the beautiful thing about E2M, man, is you find friends and people that come as close as family in the program. And I'm excited for our connection as well. And so if you're listening to the Bar Fitness podcast, make sure you sign up for E2M. Starts April 28th is the signups. If you are influenced by me, put my name down. If Chris' story moves, you put his name down as a reference. But either way, we want you to come join the family. Also, in closing, we always like to say, 1 Timothy 4:8, your physical body is good. Paul said it's cool to have, good physical health, but also make sure your spiritual body is on point as well. Until next time, you guys, God bless. Peace out.
It's just different.